Hi everyone, my name is Sunny.
Hi, my name is Echo, and today we are going to introduce you how to do a research project. So, to begin with, let us tell you a story between two researchers like us. Long ago, there were two friends who were traveling in the woods, and suddenly they found a mysterious scroll. On the scroll, there were no other words besides, "You need to reveal the words yourself, your own curiosity about the world." So they moved into the city to find the wise man to uncode this message.
In the city, the wise man told them they need to think and try to brainstorm the answer, to think about something that interests them. And this marks their official start of their adventure to completing the scroll. For the squirrel, it was interested in pirates, while the bear is more interested in the rumor about the treasure. So they combined their topic and decided to collaborate on exploring the pirate's journey.
Then a new line appears on the scroll. It says, "You need to make your own interest more specific. And you need to investigate something that no one had ever done before." So they went to the library to look for some information. They've read a lot of books from day till night for a while.
Suddenly, they found out that many of the treasure are found on an island that has a coconut tree. Therefore, they wondered that is it more likely to find the treasure on an island that has a coconut tree? And this became their research question.
They told their idea to the wise man, and wise man said, "You are ready now, go on your own investigation." He promoted them to find interesting and unique ways to find out their answer. Due to their necessity of going out on an actual island, the wise man had given both of them a bottle of letters and said, "If you guys have any problems on the way, you can contact me through this bottle." The bear asked, "How should we go on to the next step?"
Meanwhile, the squirrel updated a message, and it says, "What is your guess on this question?" So the squirrel answered, "Our hypothesis is it's more likely to find treasure on an island that has a coconut tree, and we are going to see if it's true." So, how are they going to prove it?
In their plan, they are going to have a ship that transport them from the city into the ocean, and having a series of islands there. They are going to investigate those islands one by one. And based on the domestic environment of those islands, they had made their plan. In order to have their own research completed, they chose two methods. The bear is going to have contact with the local residents like the crabs. He would ask them a lot of questions by making surveys, like, "Have you ever seen pirates coming?" to solve their mysteries. Then the squirrel, he is going to collect a lot of evidences from the island, and they are mainly the leftovers by those pirates who had ever been here. He is going to transport his findings by ship back into the museum and talk about them with the expert to see if they can actually prove their points. So they started to analyzing their finding after getting back into the city.
And from collected data, they found out that there was enough evidence to say it's more likely to find a treasure on an island that has a coconut tree, which means that their hypotheses were true.
After their conclusion, the squirrel had come up with another line. "Are there any limitations or delimitations of your research?" During this stage, the squirrel and the bear had come back into the city and meet their expert advisor, the wise man, again. They had communicate about those findings they had collected during their days on the island and come up with a few points about this question. Followed by, we will ask them to have a conversation with a wider range of people. It says, are there any new understandings from others on this topic? So, they presented their findings to a vast amount of scholars like them, and hearing back from those audiences. After all, they had made a contribution in the pirate industry, and luckily, they didn't inspire more people to become pirates and stealing treasures from those islands. At the end, they came back into their villages and their home. So their journey of research had completed. Just like the squirrel and the bear, you are going to have a lot of steps until you attain the final goal you meant to explore from your research topic. And you are going to have a long-term contact with your expert advisor as well as following the steps written on scroll. So here are some advices we are going to give you. First, you must be very interested in your own topic, and that's because you have to be proactively approaching to each deadline you are setting for yourself during your research topic. And if you don't have enough motivation to engage you into this topic, you might find yourself feeling bad all the time when you're doing this project. Secondly, it is fairly important for you to really understand the literature review, both for inspiring you to find new ideas in your topic and to avoid you from doing something others have done. Thirdly, be patient with all the things you have planned to do, because there might be a lot of fault data you would be collecting, and that really drives people nuts. But still, you have to be consistently follow up with all your findings, and one day there will definitely be something you can use in your research.
Besides what Echo just talked about, I think there's one really important skill that everyone in AP research should know and have, which is the skill of organizing documents well. This will be essential for your research since the whole research process is pretty long and consists of many steps, so there will be tons of documents being created. And if you don't organize your document well, you might often face difficulties and can't produce great work. Therefore, I want to provide some tips on organizing your documents effectively on your laptop. And the first thing you need to do is to establish a solid folder structure. Create folders to categorize different types of documents. For example, research articles, datasets, literature reviews, methodologies, drafts, and presentations. By having a well-structured folder system, you can easily locate and access your files, ensuring that everything is in its rightful place. And then, it's about the naming conventions. So, it's important to develop a naming system that works for you, including relevant information such as the date, project name, and version number. By using a consistent naming convention like the date, project name, version, you will save time and avoid confusion when searching for specific files or checking document versions. Next is the use of cloud. So, some platforms like Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive can be your best friends in AP research. These tools will allow you to store your documents securely and access them from any device. Plus, they will provide automatic backups, which ensuring that all your research materials can be safe even your laptop encounters any issues. So that's it, and that's all my tips that can help you to organize your documents for the AP research. And remember, staying organized will not only save your time and stress, but also allow you to focus on the important aspects of your research. And remember, the goal to organize those documents is for you to better find them. So it's important for you to find the way that best fits you.
So after listening this story and our presentation, I hope you will have a fun journey during your research project and your journey starts in a very quick time. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Good luck to your research.